guys, welcome to a new video. So in today's video we will be doing another cozy fall vlog, but this one's going to be even more bookish. It's kind of a reset and just a fun little vlog that I thought I'd just do in between like some other videos that I'm planning, because I've been working and I work full time and it's like the first like few weeks since returning back to work. I have not had time at all to sit and read, guys. In the month of September I've actually only read 2 books. Hopefully in this video I am able to finish a 3rd book, but I haven't done much reading at all. I'm not in the book slump by any means. It's just been I've been so busy, and realistically I have no time to read. When you work full time you have no time to read because you get home, you're tired, you want to sleep, you want to eat, and it just becomes a cycle of that. But this weekend I wanted to do some bookish stuff. I need to update my reading journal as we're ending another month. I want to go over like my TBR, the books I read, and also just like do some mood reading together. I thought it would just be like a fun little cozy vlog. So yeah, because it's my first like little time that I've had to properly read like all week, I thought I'd pick up a camera, speak to you guys because you guys are my besties, so I thought we would do it together and just enjoy a little weekend together. So in terms of what I'm reading currently, I'm currently reading Imagine Me by Taya Mafi. This is a book from a series. I don't know why I kind of said it like that, but the Shout At Me series, and this series I just love it. It is definitely one of those YA fantasy series, so if you're someone that doesn't read like too much smart, this book doesn't have smart. It has like closed door smart, I would say, and it's just really refreshing and really easy to read. I feel like I've like flown through these books a lot quicker than even Akata, and I'm excited but nervous to get to the 5th and final book. Is it the 5th and final book, or is there 6 books? I don't even know anymore. But Imagine Me, I've got on my Kindle. I do have the physical copy, but I'm on a Kindle kick at the moment because I haven't been reading much. Every time I do want to read, I want to read on Kindle because my attention span's a lot better, because my attention during the week, I'm far too focused on my work, so I can't focus on anything else. My mind, all it does is thinking about work. Even during weekends I'm thinking about work. So this weekend is just going to be me out of sight, out of mind when it comes to work. We're going to do my reading journal, fill in my September reads, and then talk about my TBR. I am not coming up with TBR or wrap up for this month and October, just because I've only read 2 books in the month of September, and then also October is basically the same TBR plus a few extra books. So I thought I would just talk about it in this video as we do it, and then we're going to do a lot of mood reading, hopefully finish this book, because today is currently the 28th of September, so we have a couple of days until October begins. So my goal is to see if I can finish this, and I'm excited to just do some fantasy reading. I haven't read much fantasy this year, so hopefully we can finish this. We're going to just have a nice girly weekend, so I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, so I'm going to do some mood reading now. Currently it is 5:36, so it's going to get dark very soon, because as we know in the UK, when it gets dark like now autumn is here, it means like the days go quite quicker. So my plan is to get a dent on Imagine Me, and then later on today my plan is to just like chill and do some more mood reading. I don't have anything really planned for the day because the day is basically nearly finished, but tomorrow we'll be doing my reading journal. We're gonna maybe just like chill. I want to sort out my nails as well. Like, I just want to chill, maybe do some skincare if we're lucky, and just do a lot of reading. Like, I just want to sit and read, and I'm excited to read. So Imagine Me is going to be the book we're going to read together. For now I'm just going to do some reading. A bit later on I might even show you guys my new camera. I bought a new camera which I want to pick up hopefully in a bit. The reason why I'm at home currently is because I actually have a tyre that is punctured, so I need someone to come and fix it, but they're not coming yet. So I'm basically hanging around and waiting, so hopefully they will come and I can go out. I want to get some cinnamon buns as well because I have a cinnabon near me, so I want to get one, and then maybe I'll just browse around in shops. And apart from that, that's really my plan. And then tomorrow I'm going to do my reading journal, obviously talk about my TBR, wrap up, and probably just do some more mood reading together. So it's just going to be a very simple vlog, I think. Hopefully it's not too long, because I do have a tendency to make videos that are far too long and take me ages to edit. So yeah, right now we're going to do some mood reading of Imagine Me, get myself into the fantasy mood, because I miss reading fantasy. I feel like I haven't read much fantasy this year, but now cozy season is upon us. Fantasy is where it's at. So I'll speak to you guys in a bit. For now, let's do some mood reading of Imagine Me. Testing. Morning guys, we are in my car and I'm sorry if I'm looking disgusting, but today is a brand new day. Today is actually Sunday, aka Amy's reset day, and yesterday I spoke to you guys. I said I was going to do some reading and I was going to speak to you guys in the evening. Did I do that? No. Literally, as soon as I got off the camera with you guys, the people came, they fixed my tyre, I went to get my new camera. I didn't do anything apart from that. I came home, just played around with the camera a little bit, and then I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm addicted to watching that again. I haven't watched it for years and years and years, so I am really enjoying that. But right now I am actually heading off to do a food shop. Obviously, as I said, Sunday is my Sunday reset, so I want to do a food shop first. I was feeling quite overwhelmed this morning, I'm not gonna lie, because I just felt like I had so many things to do, because I was like this, and it was just wallowing in my head. So I got my to-do list and my planner and I just wrote it all down, and as soon as that was done I felt 10 times better. So I know what I'm getting, what I'm doing and when. So that's definitely helped me, but I was feeling a bit this morning, and I am heading off to the shops now, which is why I look disgusting, because I was like, I literally got up and basically did my bed, and then now I'm heading off to do a food shop because I want to have a really nice big shower, and that's why I'm heading off quite early. Right now it's about 10 to 11 because the shop's open around 11 on a Sunday, and then when we come back we're going to do all the bookish stuff that I was supposed to do yesterday, and then obviously my reading journal and stuff like that today. So we will be getting to the bookish stuff. I'm sorry guys, I know this is where you guys clicked on the vlog, but yeah, first up food shop, and then later on I think I said I'm going to do some reading at least of Imagine Me. We're going to do my reading journal together. We're going to talk over the books I read in September, the books I want to read in October. Right guys, we're going to head off. I need to stop rambling now and let's head off to do a food shop. We're back home now. It is actually currently 10 minutes to 1, so I was out for about 2 hours doing a food shop, but it wasn't as simple as a food shop because in my town centre there's not a lot, but there's the Works and WH Smith and Boots, so every time I go there I fall into the trap of going to those places, plus TK Maxx. and I fell into the trap because I was like, oh, I really want to test out my new camera in a bookshop. And I was like, WHMF, we have the work, so let me go and see. Baby, next minute I'm in there and I'm like, girl, you've been in there for half an hour just staring at books. I'm currently filming on my normal camera right now, which is why the quality is hopefully a bit better. I don't know, but how was the clips? How did you guys find them? Obviously, I took you guys along with my food shop. And then when I went to Boots, I bought a few things because I'm planning to do my nails tonight. So I got the few things that I needed. Got some earbuds for my ears because I'm running out of those. Got some cotton balls. And I got the Essie Stay Longer top coat because I have the bottom coat, but I didn't have a top coat, and I think that's important. And I'm going to start doing my nails at home because before I used to always get my nails done, but me and my friend are trying to save money. So despite this costing maybe like £12 altogether, like it's saving money every month. And then I just got this colour. It's kind of like a really dark red, and this is what it looks like, but it's very like bloody red, I would say. But I decided to get that because obviously autumn's here. I want to pick my nails with autumny colour. And then obviously we have the top coat. And then I got myself a glue stick because my one for my reading journal, like I had rinsed that out because I've been using it the past 8 months. So I decided to buy a new one. And then last but not least, I did pick up a book. This is part of Sarah's book club pick. So that's why I decided to pick it up, and it was the cheapest I was going to get it. I was going to wait until I went to Waterstones and did that vlog, but I know it's going to be really expensive, and at the works, £5.50. Bargain. And I know this book might not be good, but I got it, one, because the author's name is literally Lorelei Gilmore, and then obviously the title and just the whole aesthetic of it is very autumny, spooky season vibe. So that is the main reason I got that. But that is everything in my food shop. That should last me the whole week. I might get a few little things during the week if I need anything top ups, but that is really what I'm getting. The 3 meals I'm planning to do this week is obviously a Greek bowl, some prawn pasta linguine, and then, or not linguine, well, prawn penne pasta, and then what was the last one? And then a salmon bowl, which I have cucumber. I'm going to make that cucumber thing that's everywhere with the sesame and with the soy sauce and all that stuff, fish sauce and that. So yeah, that is everything. I'm going to put everything away, and then I've got a few more little things I need to do just around the house, and then we're going to do my reading journal. So I'll meet you guys to do then. I'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, yes, I have my blanket on because my house is freezing. The heating is just turned on, which is good because I was about to freeze to death. But now it's time for me to do my reading journal, which I'm really happy about. So I'm doing something a little bit different because I haven't had many reads in the month of September like this spread is here. I do have an extra page because usually my reads take over 2 pages, so I thought I would do this. So on this page just have all the books that I read. Obviously it's only 3 books, and obviously I'm still reading Imagine Me, but it will be read by the end of September. I think we have a few more days until the 1st of October, so I am going to include it in this like section, but I'm going to do like a little section with all the books and what I gave them, and maybe actually write a little bit about how I felt about them, just because I do have like room to do that. And then on this page I thought I would do a dedicated page to no other than Daydream. So in terms of the books that I read in September, one of them was Daydream, so I basically spent most of the whole month reading Daydream bit by bit. And this book, the fact that it was able to hold my attention throughout the several weeks that it took me to read, shows how good it is, because for me, I can find it really easy to like lose interest or be close to DNF in a book, because I start it in the 1 week and then it gets a few weeks later and I still haven't really caused a dent. And I'm the type of person that I need to be interested in the characters, and if I'm reading it for 2, 3, 4 weeks, I know that there's less likely I'm gonna be interested in it. But with this, I was still interested in the characters, Hallie and Henry, and I just love their story so much. This is definitely my favourite out of all the books in the series. I just love Hallie and Henry. I feel like I can relate to them on so much levels. It's just important. It highlights being a people pleaser, always being there for other people but not necessarily yourself, and learning to be more there for yourself. Also being the eldest daughter, I could really relate to Hallie. Like obviously I'm a middle child but I'm the only girl, so this book was just so good. Henry as well, I could really relate to him in terms of like he would get like overwhelmed at certain points, and he's neurodivergent. I've really related to him and everything that he went through. A lot of the stuff that he, like his personality wise and stuff that happened, I felt like I had similar experiences with that, which was really important. You may not be neurodivergent, but you can really relate to the characters. It actually makes characters that have loads of different qualities to them. They're not just like one-dimensional characters, they're multi-dimensional. So really enjoyed that, so I thought I'd make a dedicated page for it. I have like all these little photos that I found that kind of relate to the book. And the next page we'll be doing our October spread. So for October, I'm literally just going to make it like pumpkin and ghost. Like the September one is more leaves, cozy season books at the start of cozy season. In this one I'm definitely making it pumpkin, ghost. So this is one of the ideas that I saw. It's actually just pumpkins everywhere. And then this was the October one that I was talking about with the ghosts around it. I feel like that's cute. And then there's also this one if I want to go like a little bit dramatic. So before we do that, I want to quickly speak through the TBR that I have. So I have all my books actually over here, which I can quickly show you guys. So over here is all the books that I'm hoping to read in October. It is quite a lot. For me, on a normal day, on a normal month, it wouldn't seem that a lot, but obviously based on September it is quite a lot of books. But I can do it because all the other months I was able to read like 8, 9 books. I think it was just this one because I was adjusting to like going back to work after some holidays. So I'm excited. I have some really cozy books. So those are all the books there. I'm going to go into detail about them just now really quickly and show you guys like a proper little photo. Obviously first up we have Get a Life, Chloe Brown, and then we have Getting Schooled by Christina C. Jones. Oh, this one's by Talia Habit, I forgot about that. Then we have Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the second book in the Natural series. I'm really excited to read some more mystery and thriller. And then another mystery that I'm planning to read is Housemaid's Secret. And then we have a novel love story by Ashley Poston. This has like the mystical kind of feeling towards it. I am planning to also get The Wishing Game, which is kind of the same kind of vibe, and I'm hopefully going to read that as well. I have a few more books that I want to get. I have one mystery that I want to get, which is None of This Is True by Lisa something well or something like that, and I've heard that's really good. So that is the one thriller mystery. So hopefully this month I can read 3 of them. And next up we have The Burnout by Sophie Kinsella. This is a book club pick which me and my friends had, and I still haven't gotten to it because I didn't read it last month. We were supposed to read it this month, did not get to it, and we're going to try and read it in October. I have no like rush to read it because like I'm not in a mood to read it right now, but it is on my TBR for the time that I do want to read it. And then we obviously have Frozen Blast, and then we have The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, which I mentioned earlier, which I only got today, which is for Sarah's book club pick. And then we have This Could Be Us. This is the second book. The first book was Before I Let Go. Absolutely adore that book, and I can't wait for This Could Be Us. I know it's going to be good. I'm going to enjoy it, and I've got quite a few black romance as well. I feel like I've got a good like mixture. I have 3 black romances, 3 mysteries, 3 kind of like mystical magic books. We have like 2 to 3 fantasy, and then we have some like other little cozy books as well. That is all the books that I have for my October TBR. And I literally completely forgot to mention this in terms of my wrap up. I read Daydream, and then the second book I read was The Deepest End of Love, if I can pronounce that properly, by Lanisa Coney. This is actually a third book in a series. This is a age gap, professor student relationship, and this book was just perfect. It was the perfect way to end this series. Really enjoyed that. I gave that one a 4 stars, I believe, or 4.25. Daydream I decided to give a 4.75, 4.5. The only reason it wasn't 5-star is because I haven't had that giddy 5-star feeling. I'm actually struggling. I think my last 5-star read, what was my last 5-star read? I think my last 5-star read was Iron Flame, and I read that in maybe July, I would say. So I haven't had a 5-star read in a good 2 months. Might even do a video in November where I do like, this video doesn't end until I reach a 5-star, because I'm on the hunt now to get a 5-star read because I haven't had one, and I just missed that. Like, I've been enjoying the books I've read, but nothing's getting me where I wake up in the morning and all I can think about is that book, or a book where I'm so excited and so happy to read it that I don't want it to end. And then last but not least is obviously Imagine Me, which we're currently still reading. So that is the wrap up for September. I read 3 books, or 2 books. I'm still reading the 3rd one now. And then that is also my October TBR. But now I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to stop talking. It is now nearly 5:30 and I've yet to done my reading journal. So we're going to do that. I'm also listening to the Imagine Me audiobook on my iPad. Once we've done my reading journal, I'm going to show you guys just quickly what it looked like, the final thing, and just spend the evening reading, doing a cozy little reading sesh. So we'll do that, but for now let's complete my reading journal for September and October. Hi guys, so I'm here to give you guys an update on my reading. So I've been doing Imagine Me, but right now it is around 9:30 or nearly 9:30, and I am obviously been reading Imagine Me, and I've also been watching Buffy because I'm obsessed with it. It is such a like fall autumn show, and I just love like the 90s feel to it as well, and yeah, it's just so good. And I've also been reading Imagine Me today, which is, I am shocked guys, like I'm not gonna lie, I do not know where this book is going at the moment. If you have read this book, it has felt like a massive jump. It definitely jumped straight into like the drama and stuff like that, but I feel like it's been a big drastic jump, and I'm currently on page 229 and about halfway through this book, which means I've done quite well, because when I first started this book today, I think I was 10% the way through, so I've read quite a lot. I think I was only like 60 pages in, so I've read about 150, I don't know, don't catch me on my counting. But this book right now, my mind is, what the hell is happening? If you've read this book and you're like the bit that I am right at the moment, you'd be like, what the hell is happening as well? And my brain at the moment, I don't even know if I'm enjoying this or hating this at the same time. That's all I can really say on that matter. For now, I'm just going to chill and carry on reading it and see how far I can get in the next hour I was supposed to be going to bed by 10, but I don't think that's actually going to happen. I'm actually tired now, so I think I'm going to be going to bed in the next like hour and a half. So I'm going to see how much I can read in the next hour and a half, see if I can get myself maybe like 80% the way through, and then maybe tomorrow I'll update you guys when I finish the book. Hopefully I can finish it tomorrow at some point, but I am enjoying it now that I've gotten like into it. But it's just very strange. If you've read this book, you will know what I'm talking about. At the moment it just feels very, 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 very strange, but we're doing it, it's fine. And I also have the physical book as well, which I love the cover for, and I just can't believe it's the last book. And yeah, we're 50% the way through at the moment. I don't know how I feel about this book, but I'm going to carry on reading and see how I feel at the moment. So we're going to keep on mood reading, and we're going to watch Buffy at the same time because it's autumn feels. We've got my candles on, as you guys can see. We've got candles on over there, and I've got candles on in front of me, and it's just so cozy. Plus I'm in my hoodie, which I'm obsessed with. Again, my code and stuff like that is in the description like everything else. But yeah, that is it for now, guys. We've done everything I've needed to do today. I feel refreshed. I haven't done my hair because I've decided I'm going to wash my hair tomorrow instead, but we did do everything else, and I think my skin looks really glowy as well. So I'm going to carry on reading Imagine Me for now, see how far we can get in the next hour and a half, and then I'll give you guys my final little update before the end of this little vlog. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's carry on mood reading. So guys, I've actually finished Imagine Me. As you guys saw, I actually finished this book. I wasn't expecting to finish it tonight. I thought I'd finish it tomorrow, but I just couldn't put it down. This book has taken me through a whirlwind of emotions, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't even really been filming as much of my reaction as I thought, but we finished this book and basically have started it today, and I finished it already. This book was everything, and the way it's ended this series, like, I don't want to say goodbye to these characters and this series. Like, I can't wait for the spin-off series, and I'm hoping to reread the whole series and annotate it by the time the new one comes out. But yeah, hands down, this is one of my favourite YA books that I've read, especially series. Everyone is just amazing. Kenji and Juliet and Nizia, I can't even say her name properly, and Castle and Warner, or Aaron shall we call him, like all these different people mean so much. And this series has been my whole life, like Winston, even Winston and Brandon, like all these different people, like they just keep up in my head like bit by bit. This is like unintentional found family, and I just love it so much. The way this book ended was chef's kiss, but I felt myself getting emotional. Like, if you know what happens in the last book, especially the last few things about like Juliet, obviously in the other book she has a revelation about her life, and basically her story with a person has come to an end, and it was just very sad for me, and I got quite emotional about it. And yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I think it was a good way of ending the series. The only thing that I would say is I do feel a bit disappointed about how this series has ended. Not really the last like 100 pages I would say, but like the first 50 pages I really enjoyed. I feel like it just like jumped straight into it and stuff like that. And then this book went quickly, but at times I was like disinterested because I felt like things were going back to the beginning. Like the story sounded like it was like getting really built up to like the fourth book, and then all of a sudden it just went downhill in terms of like, not like of how bad it is, like how good it is, but just like the plot. I feel like it just went backwards. Like it took 2 steps forwards to go 2 steps back. And yeah, like still despite that, I love the writing, and the audiobook definitely helped it become more alive, even the little like animations and little sounds you hear. But I just love the dual perspectives, not even just dual perspective, multi perspectives that we get from this book. This one's definitely more by Kenji and Juliet's kind of POV. I wish I had a little bit more from Warner, which was a bit disappointing. And there's a relationship in this book. If you've read the book, you will know that I was a bit disturbed by Juliet. Hun, what was going through your head? Because that was not it, girl. And yeah, I just really loved this series, and I enjoyed reading it. I know I've like spent like maybe the past few months reading this. You will see it in my wrap-ups. If you want to see like my full review of like every single book, go watch my wrap-ups. I do talk about each book each time I watch them, read them. And yeah, that is it for today's video. I'm actually about to head off to bed because I have work in the morning, and I have about 6.5 hours until I need to be up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I don't know if it's been a bit wishy-washy because I feel like I was getting myself overwhelmed because I didn't do anything yesterday, but I feel like I've made like a cohesive video for you guys. Hopefully it's not too long as well. I'm hoping it's about half an hour. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed just doing a little full bookish reset vlog. It was just really a vlog for me to reset. So I did my reading journal, did like a proper first fantasy read, ending a series, went over obviously the books I read in September, and then the books I want to read in October. And obviously in terms of rating for Imagine Me, I decided to give it a 4 stars because I don't think it was better than the last 2 books I read, but it wasn't bad at all by any means, and I really enjoyed the way it ended as a whole, and I'm excited to read the spin-off. So 3rd book I managed to read by the end of September. We do have like 2-3 days left of September. I will be starting another book, but I don't know if I'm going to finish it by then because I'm not rushing now to read anything. But we have read my 3rd book, and yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and spending some time with me. I'm hoping to do more of a reading vlog in the next video, well, the one afterwards. Our next video would be a book haul and also talking about books and stuff like that. And yeah, that is it. I love you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are okay, and I'm really enjoying fall so far, and hopefully to do more cozy stuff. I have some very cozy things planned for the month of October, which I'm really excited for. That is it for tonight. Stay blessed everyone, and as I always say, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.